So
I understand the eviction process. I know.
Okay.
But, just today.
yeah. Well, basically, she has a active stay. Also has the background.
So they have the court. I mean, they have the paperwork filed.
Yes, exactly. We have filed and we have a file number for that. Our position is we're invited guests. We're allowed to be here. They are not.
Oh, I think Angel has received a no trespassing order.
Okay. Also, again, if you are familiar with the post commission, what their rules are now about the training, the same training that the police officers get in the state of Massachusetts. They have to have a physical, which they don't have. And depending on whether or not, I don't know who would have that no trespassing. But
so we delivered it to Angel Santana. That's why him and anyone representing him can't come by. But more importantly, Angel Santana is not registered with the Post Commission, which means that he is not lawfully allowed to exercise police powers, which means that the threat of using police powers is actually, in fact, an unlawful assault. And this was explained to him in a letter by City Manager Eric Batista a few weeks ago. That is why he doesn't have a visible gun or badge in this particular instance. So I believe he is aware of that, and that is probably also why he hasn't. I'm sorry. It's with all due respect, it's actually your job to direct traffic, and the colonizers are doing it. Fine.
No.
Well, we're here to handle this.
Okay. Well, they're directing traffic behind you. Anyways. Okay, yeah, so they have no lawful right to be here, made a threat that is actually an act of a crime, and with all due respect, if you guys facilitate it, you will be included in the report to the Post Commission regarding it, because part of the Post Commission is ensuring that...
They have their
if he wants to deliver it, he's a process server, so we can stick it to there for him.
Their stay, so they have their stay in with the court, they have the paperwork in court.
Yep, and we have the numbers for the case going through.
All right, so I'll go give my sergeant a call, let him know, and see what he wants us to do.
All right, awesome. Thank you, officer.
Thank you. The court proceeding on that, but also, like, simply sending that letter threatening to physically remove her using powers he does not have is, again, an act of assault. Like, so if he followed through on that, that would be the battery, if I'm not mistaken. But because just because he didn't show up with a badge and gun doesn't mean he didn't do something unlawful. In other words, in your duty as officers, I would like you to consider the fact that Angel Santana made a lawful threat to be here, then showed up.
But they're not even supposed to be here. She got a deed.
Right. He threatened to evict someone forcibly out of a house that they have a deed to, using police powers that he very specifically has been warned he does not have.
I don't even understand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The radio kicked in.
Fair enough. I could never do that job because of the audio processing issues, among everything else.
It's muffled.
What? All I told you also said something. It's a question. I'm honestly do not know. I'm not being.
I know.
Yeah, no doubt. No, you know what? It's one of those things. It's like,
there's a big difference with
municipality learns all the criminal law and the constitutional law, but doesn't get a lot on civil at all.
Yeah.
I was studying stuff. So I learned civil stuff really quickly. Had a guy, pull up. He wanted to serve an order on some store, and he said, "You're going to serve this," and hand it. And I said, "No, sir. Actually, I don't. So I'm here to provide safety and security. You serve civil process." And so that kind of thing. And then he got pissed off because by the time I got him to come up to the door, by the time we got up to the door, the guy had taken off the back door.
So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want to actually make a complaint against, with the Worcester Police Department, against Angel Santana for, I am not the victim here, but it is unlawful of him to threaten to physically remove someone using police powers that he is, and he has been made aware that he does not have those police powers and cannot follow through with that.
That's going to be probably something that this gentleman's going to have to use and bring him, to court.
No. I'm saying that it is a crime for him to threaten assault. Let me put it this way. If you threaten to hit, sorry, bad example because threatening to hit, whatever. Without your police powers, saying you're going to do something that you need police powers to do is often unlawful.
So he's a constable, so
but he doesn't have police. That's exactly the distinction here. He doesn't have police powers and doesn't have the ability to follow through on the threat he made. lawfully. And that is why, one, like, you guys have to be here for all this, but two, he doesn't have a badge or gun because it would be... Oh, well, he hasn't been wearing it and presenting and intimidating it like he normally does. He doesn't... Does he have a badge on him today? Wait, can you actually confirm? He has a badge on him today?
Well, it doesn't matter.
No, but like on him today.
All right, so the bankruptcy, they
because
verified
that
it,
was
so-
the letter that Eric Batista...
Excellent.
I would like to...
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, hi. To file a complaint regarding Angel Santana. He made an unlawful threat to be here today. That he has been notified by the city manager not to. If he had a visible badge or gun, it would be in direct defiance of the city manager. Well, okay, so I'm not saying he does. I'm saying he knows that he can't lawfully follow through on his threat because he did not show up with a badge or gun, which is a change in pattern for him. But more importantly, that threat itself is still an assault. That threat of physically removing someone that he does not have the lawful... He's not one of you guys. He can't...
So it would have to be him. He didn't threaten to affect you, or he would be the...
So
Actually, he's just an in between. It's a woman.
It's not.
Yeah,
He's not the owner.
inside.
But what
So
because
listen,
he
David-
didn't threaten me, you can't file a report on it.
David, you can take that up with whoever you've been talking to. I know you guys have had meetings and all this stuff.
No,
with
that's
posts
a
and
post commission
everything like
issue separately. What I'm trying to say is, if he was certified by the post commission, he would be able to follow
that.
through on that
You're
threat.
standing across the street, show us paperwork.
No, I'm saying.
Years to be here.
Okay, but
And-
your responsibility is to prevent unlawful. Under the post commission, you have an
All right,
obligation.
In my eyes, there is nothing unlawful here. You can take my name, badge number if you want.
What was it, 92?
Out of 92. Okay.
But where I'm going with this is not just.
listen,
So
they're
I'm not
leaving.
talking about today. I'm
They're
talking
leaving.
about the threat that brought him
Hey,
here
well,
today.
we're going to take this back and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The post commission is actually coming next Tuesday to the Y again.
I know.
To talk to let us ask
During
more
I won't be
questions.
there because it's during city council. But,
Right, but
what
we'll
I'm
be-
trying to say
we'll
is that
be
it
able
was
to-
a crime. I understand
Yeah.
we're bringing it up to them. You as your
There's no crime here.
okay. So that is the Worcester Police Department's position: is you will not take a report because there is no crime here.
My position right now. Okay. In my eyes, there's no crime that has been committed. If you want to take that up with police,
Including
If you wanna-
sending in the notice to threaten to use police
send
powers.
the notice.
Including sending the notice
All right,
there was no
we're
crime.
leaving, David, okay?
Have a good rest of your afternoon.